Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. Look on the screen, we got to talk about it. Wall Street Journal reports Trump administration says immigration in country illegally, immigrants in country illegally can't access Head Start or other programs. The money that is spent, I just saw a report and it did say $40 billion was spent on Medicaid for the illegal immigrants. Talk about coming for a free ride. So let's listen to this and then let's have the conversation.
Well, not giving non-citizens access to benefits designed for Americans. Seems like common sense? Well, you'd be surprised because the White House is officially cutting off taxpayer-funded benefits from immigrants in the country illegally, saying saving Americans an estimated $40 billion. The Trump administration says this has been going on for years, and this move isn't just welfare reform. It's a full-scale rollback of what the president calls decades of bureaucratic defiance. Brian, I'll come to you first. We're talking about Head Start. We're talking about technical education programs, free tuition, SNAP. What's the right thing to do?
Cut it.
What's this? I mean, the crazy thing about these stories is who even knew what kind of benefits illegals were getting? I mean, it's all buried. It's all in the bureaucratic mess, and this is why people say that you've got a huge magnet in the United States, because when you give away basically unlimited welfare benefits, it's a huge incentive for people to come here. So
exactly. All you have to do is cross that border and you can get, some of them have gotten housing, free food, free education, free tuition. You didn't know? Free college tuition. And Americans settle down with college tuition debt. Free food, free Head Start programs. And then on top of that, can work tax-free and sending home millions back to their home country. Getting tax-free benefits and then sending money home back to their country. So basically, you're just supporting a whole nother country. We have women and children, vets, homeless, facing food insecurity. Oh, Medicaid. Let's talk about those cuts. Again, I don't agree with everything in the I can't even call it a big beautiful bill, but I don't agree with everything, of course not. Medicaid. 40 billion spent on illegal immigrants. I have even talked to people, you got to be kidding me. They're business people. And I was just shocked. So you mean to tell me you'll bring your grandmother or your mother over to this country and collect Social Security, collect disability, and haven't paid in a dime? Where do they do that at? I've heard of people coming here to the country getting the free benefits, and they have a home and a whole business back home in their country. They'll come over here pretending to be poor. And you wonder why you have the influx at the border. Why not? They're giving away free benefits. You think? Who wouldn't? But see, I want to know, where can Americans go when things get down for Americans? Where can you go and get the red carpet? Well, come on over here. Free food. We'll house you. Oh, you're pregnant. Got some. Listen, don't worry about it. You don't have to have medical insurance. No, don't worry. The taxpayers will pay for it. Come on over. If many Americans right now could go to a country where they could get free food, free housing, free medical, free tuition, who wouldn't go? And look at the money that's owed to China. The bleeding has to stop. I just think now is a bad time, and it's so severe. It is so the government, the private sector, it's just so severe. Who wouldn't go if times get tough? But see, Americans, you have no place to go, and then you think about it. So how are those taxpayer dollars saving you when you're in a financial crunch like now? Chronically unemployed. And I don't care what they say about Wall Street. I mean, go AMD, Nvidia, yay, yay, yay. Things are not going well. The unemployment numbers, are you kidding? And don't forget, some people have been chronically unemployed. The salaries that they made pre-pandemic, they haven't got back there, and never will. And then with AI, my only thing is when you cut those programs, it needs to benefit the Americans, because now Americans are being cut off Medicaid and Medicare. I saw a report, it says 50% of the citizens in the Bronx are on Medicaid. Well, if you cut it, what is going to happen? As we discussed on Patreon, sounds like population control to me. Where can Americans go when it gets tight for them and get the same benefits? This is absolute. To me, it's ridiculous.
The thing about these stories is who even knew what kind of
I knew about it, and when I've talked about it, people, oh, you're just mean. Oh, you shouldn't say that. The bleeding had to stop. Now look at all those cuts. Look at the food insecurity Americans face. How are your tax dollars working for you? Not, in my opinion. When you're down on your good luck. Look at the unemployment. They haven't said anything about people who've been unemployed. They see AI, they see all the layoffs. You haven't heard anything about, I haven't. Hey, so unemployment benefits, are they going to extend it for the people because the jobs aren't there? Nada.
estimated $40 billion. The Trump administration
$40
says
billion?
taxpayer-funded benefits from immigrants in the country illegally, saying saving Americans an estimated $40 billion. The Trump administration says this has been going on for years, and this move isn't just welfare reform. It's a full-scale rollback of what the president calls decades of bureaucratic defiance. Brian, I'll come to you first. We're talking about Head Start. We're talking about technical education programs, free tuition, SNAP. What's the right thing to do?
Cut it. Free tuition. Yes, free college tuition. Some people did do it. It's nothing new. Head Start programs. Oh, and then don't forget, I've heard of some coming to the country illegally now. You just crossed on over. You're here illegally. And then complaining, or the teacher doesn't speak a Spanish. You think because you crossed over illegally, we're supposed to just, I mean, you already wrote out the red carpet. You already got that. So now what do you want? You want the teachers to stop teaching the American children, because I guess you're starting to feel entitled, and just teach your little child because they speak a Spanish. You need to speak a English. The entitlement was, I couldn't believe this. And complaining ain't gonna make demands. You the seat that your child is in, that's from taxpayers' dollars, homeowners. You haven't paid diddly squat. And I'm not talking about the taxes you pay because you went to the store, probably with an EBT card. I'm talking about property taxes like a homeowner. And you have the right to make some demands? I'm all for it. Your child got a free seat off American tax, getting a free education, then a free college education. I've seen that. It's like, you got to be kidding me. You think over here because you got the hookup, it's supposed to revolve around you and your child. Think again. And that's why I'm for it. When I heard that was happening, you need to learn some English. You want the whole class. I said, these people are feeling entitled. But stop and think. If you come here and they roll out the red carpet for you, I guess sometimes it might go to your head. Let this sink in. Business sense is what's occurring. I don't want to hear about what you can bring. When Americans, listen, working and paying tax, they're not asking what you can bring. All you know is the tax dollars are coming out of your check, out of your paycheck. Oh, what is immigrant? What they can bring? Well, guess what? Go ahead and bring yourself up on your own country, and then you can come here. But to come here, I said I couldn't believe it. You got parents. My child only speaks Spanish, and that is your problem. You crossed over here with your child, so maybe your child could go to speak a Spanish in your country and learn. But I want the American education. I have heard about making demands. Haven't pa- haven't paid not one tax bill yet for your child. They got a free seat. The Americans, those are taxpayer dollars. Look at Americans now wanting food stamps. Some need them. And all these cuts. So I've been saying this because I know that life is business and people want to paint me as cruel. Well, look at the money that's owed. Trillions, crazy amount of money. That's owed. This is how you get there. I just think right now is the wrong time with all these cuts. We're looking at a major transformation and Americans are suffering. I'm not worried about somebody that just came here illegally. You know what they say, shoot your shot. Good luck with that. I'm not worried. I'm just not. I just think Americans first because these are Americans' tax dollars, and people are needing help and they're not getting it. Anyway, let me know what y'all think. Do you agree? Do you think that's mean? No, I keep telling you, it's about resources. It's about resources, and don't forget, they can get all of this, and then the women can get a man that works under the table, and then sending back money home to their country. Don't get me started on taxes when they were claiming children in Mexico. Who in the world has 17 kids? Oh, and uh, getting back, correction, they were having like a large amount, let's say 6 or 5 kids. One man did that and he got back, it wasn't 17 kids, he got back $17,000. You can claim kids that don't even live in America. And you wonder why they were down at that border? Why not? Why? The fleecing of American dollars. Talk about a handout. Talk about, and that's so funny. I always hear a handout when it comes to my community, especially demanding what we're owed. Yes, I said it. But when it comes to these illegal immigrants, you don't hear the handout. Well, if that's not a handout, I don't know what is. And Americans now need a hand up. Again, free tuition. Americans right now, some of them will not be able to afford rent, can't afford their mortgage, can't even get a mortgage because you know what? They can't afford the student loan money, the payments. Can't afford them. And now it's taken out of the check. Gee, I bet Americans could have really used that free tuition, huh? That could have been helpful. Free tuition? But Americans are settled down with the debt. Make it make sense. Anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know what you all think. Are you for this? Is this maybe not the nice thing to do? Humor me. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I'm out.